downs goes in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Oh, yeah. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Colts move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Packers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. We'll go play action with Love. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
From the gun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And
he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Now he takes off. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Love. Throwing right. It's taken in. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 2nd down, Love. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to tie things up here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Yeah, a good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Here's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's that man again. Another catch.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
On the return is Gould. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Richardson operating from the pistol. He's got his man. That's downs. A gain there of 11. First down, Indianapolis.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A second down throw for Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Richardson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's first down. In motion comes Pittman. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Second and 7. Here's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, third down. They'll go with Taylor. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Now on 2nd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Colts. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory.
All right, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed tonight's video. I really don't have really much to anything to say. I'm really tired. I'm about to get ready to go to bed. But I told you guys earlier in the first video, the reason why I didn't post was because I was in Georgia with my grandfather and his wife, spending time with them, just relaxing. Took a little, a little break because, our mom wanted us, me and my brother, to go up there to spend time with our grandfather, something we haven't done in a long time. Not a long time. It's been a while. It's been since last year. But it's always time, like we always go up there around like Thanksgiving and Christmas time. And she was like, no, we got to start going up there, like, except like go up there. You know what I'm saying? Just go up there and visit them instead of just on holidays. You feel me? And I was like, yeah, you're right, Mom. And so yeah, bought some clothes, bought some shoes, bought like 2 jackets and stuff like that. And because it's getting colder now. So yeah, but it's not too much I have to say right now. I know you guys really hear me say that all the time, but I really don't. I'm tired, but hope you guys had a good, blessed day, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful night as well. I hope you guys miss me, and Also, make sure that you guys just love and support your loved ones. It doesn't matter if you guys are family, friends, or you just walking up the street, or like you're at school, at work, you talking to people and stuff. Make sure you just, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all. Like, not saying that anybody said anything to me, like, at all. No, I'm just saying in general. But if you have like nothing good to say to anybody, don't say it at all. Just keep it to yourself, mind your business, and do what you got to do. You feel me? And God appreciates that. You know what I'm saying? Keep God first always. Be humble. Be grateful for everything that you get. Doesn't matter what it comes in. It doesn't matter when it gets to you. Just be humble and be grateful, because God has a plan for everybody that wants to be with him. If you don't want to be with God, you're missing out. You're missing out. You're missing out on your blessing, man. You're missing out. And I want to say yesterday, I missed out on my blessing because I had a free gift. And I'm the type of person that doesn't want things handed to me. I want to earn it. So I do apologize, Grandpa. Grandpa, if you watching this, I know you probably will be because you love sports. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I should have just went ahead and just took the gift. But, I'm the type of guy that I like to prove that I could do it. I don't want nothing to hand to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to prove that I can do this, man. But, yeah, make sure you... Oh, love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Posting every single day. New subscribers. We had 70 subscribers. We hit it, I think, Friday, and 71 that night when I was in Georgia. And the next day, literally, we have 72 subscribers. So thank you guys so freaking much, man. You guys just don't know how much this means to me, bro. Yes, this might not be a big number, but guess what, though? We stacking up each and every single day, or every week. It doesn't matter. We stacking numbers up, bro. YouTube is pushing us out there every single week to new people, because YouTube knows that we're the next big thing, bro. We're the next big thing. But I don't mean to talk you guys' heads off. I'm falling asleep while talking to y'all. I love y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Love, love, love. Jolly Good is out.